Quite often we come across things that are extremely hard to believe, but you just cannot deny the fact when it comes with visual evidence being captured by some witty person who knew how to use their camera at the right moment. Fortunately, some of the most incredible displays of courage, immense risk, and unbelievable outrageous acts have been caught on camera by several lucky people. These footages featuring eyewitness accounts of some mind-blowing occurrences usually make headlines on print, digital and social media while stirring emotional reactions all around the globe. These transform opinions of millions of people. Today we'll discuss the most incredible moments caught on camera. But before we get started, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe and click the notification bell for more such amazing content. Ant death spiral. The army ants tend to commit mass suicide while following their leader. This phenomenon is called ant meal. It happens when the mass of ants move in search of food. They follow each other and eventually perish from exhaustion. Accordingly, it's known as the ant death spiral. These ants typically follow the scent trail, and during their march as a swarm they go mad. Army ant colonies remain constantly marching as they don't have a permanent residence. When they set out in search of food, the leading ant leaves behind the pheromone trail, which other ants sniff out and follow. It helps lead larger groups back to food. The ants madly crash with each other and finally lose their lives, perhaps due to the incapable leader, which is equally applicable to humans. Parhelion. Parhelion is a phenomenon that takes place when light is refracted from hexagonal ice crystals from cirrus clouds or during especially cold weather. It usually happens when ice crystals have fallen to low levels, which are called diamond dust. Like a prism, sunlight passes through the crystals with a minimum deflection of 22 degrees. This phenomenon is also commonly known as sundog. Sundogs are red nearer to the sun, whereas at farther distance colors range from grey through orange to blue. These colors overwhelmingly overlap and are never clearly segregated, and usually they merge into white. Frequently they appear to be two luminous areas on either side of the sun with no distinct color. Rarely the same effect can be created by the bright moon. Sundogs can be seen on other planets as well. On Mars, sundogs are formed by water ice and carbon dioxide ice. On planets like Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, other crystals form clouds of ammonia, methane and other substances which can produce halos with 4 or more sundogs. Slurpy Waves. Under extreme conditions, water waves can freeze. Nantucket, a lovely island located about 30 miles from Cape Cod on the eastern coast of Massachusetts in the United States, can also experience this. Sometimes, due to the extreme cold, ocean waves freeze and roll in like slush. It happens at a specific temperature range where water turns into slush, but it doesn't turn into ice completely. A thin sheet of ice is formed over the top of the layers of shallow ocean waters, whereas deep inside the water is entirely covered with ice. The state we are talking about falls between frozen and not frozen, and resultantly waves of water turn into slush. These waves create an awesome view, although these are not edible. Abandoned Lamborghini. For Dubai, a strange problem has arisen which relates to surplus luxury cars. This abandoned Lamborghini highlights the problem. You can come across thousands of luxury cars such as Ferrari, Enzos, Porsches and Bentleys left to rot at airports and car parks scattered across the UAE, simply discarded every year by their owners. Images of these abandoned cars have led to outrage on the internet. This phenomenon is probably the result of the global financial crisis and the downwards trend in oil prices. The director of Dubai's Waste Management Department informed that some of the cars, those obstruct roads, are impounded and removed from the site. Some cars remain stranded in the desert for years. First ever triple flare. A 20-year-old British BMX star Kieran Riley landed the world's first triple flare and made world history. It rotated mid-air 3 times and twisted 180 degrees. It is a flabbergasting sight. It happened after 16 years of first double flare was landed. In this footage, Riley is seen pulling off the trick after landing successfully, leaping off his BMX and scrambling up his launch ramp. He set the new record with a trick that was previously attempted only on computer games. He completed the stunt in less than 10 seconds as Riley sped down a steep ramp before shooting up a second ramp, launching into the air and flipping 3 times, and finally rotating to land on his rear wheel. He attempted the stunt about 20 times before he succeeded. Narrow U-turn. This astonishing feat seems to be a reality show attempt. A daredevil driver is on a harrowingly narrow road on the edge of a cliff, just saving by a few inches from plummeting off a mountain. The driver is forced to make a U-turn at the worst ever place. He has to perform a 180-degree rotation and reverse the direction of the journey. The driver resorts to a zigzag back and forth balancing act. He finally performs an incredible job. The U-turn is allowed on some roads and marked accordingly. In this footage, the driver has no restrictions but accomplishes the task just by his extraordinary skills. Scuba Pizza. Pizza delivery is routine work for some people and they perform this task daily, but on dry land. However, Jules' undersea lodge off Florida's Key Largo is not used regularly for staying. A person staying at Jules gets pizza delivered via freediving with a waterproof case. It's a really cool pizza delivery packed into a watertight box and carried from a jetty to the lagoon floor. A moon pool on the lodge floor is used by divers who deliver the chosen tasty pizza into the cabin. The hotel being located 30 feet beneath the lagoon, delivery could prove to be a nightmare. However, scuba heroes do this job. Inside the lodge there is a wet room with a shower and a moon pool, a bedroom and an 8-foot by 20-foot lounge having space for eating and drinking. It also has Wi-Fi. It's a laboratory submerged off the coast of Puerto Rico that was used to assess how humans could survive underwater, and later on it was moved to Florida and converted into a lodge. Watermelon music. A French one-man band has the talent to play the theremin, which is an electronic musical instrument controlled remotely by the performer. He plays his ultra-synth creation by a poolside. He plays a mean watermelon. Watermelon consists of 92% water. This man is quite genuinely combining fruit, funk and technology. A platronica is used for this technological repurposing. It consists of an effective electric circuit between the device and the human body or the object. On being connected to a computer and touching the instrument, the circuit is closed and a specific sound is played. Handlebar Master. Mike Hucker Clark is a BMX rider who has incredible natural talent. He is a professional BMX dirt rider, also interested in surfing, skateboarding, snowboarding and motocross. However, this area of excellence is Handlebar Master. Due to his antics and incredible tricks, he has been the crowd attractor at every BMX event. Hucker has been performing since the late 1990s when he first obtained a GT. His acumen has provided him with a large number of sponsors even in his teenage years. He secured third position at Red Bull's Stomping Ground in Chicago in 2010. He's made his career in doing tricks on the bike and can display his immense skills wherever he gets an opportunity. But it requires continuous practice. Epic water slide. A footage posted by several tourists show the waterslide whiz gliding without any effort on the surface of the water and gently appearing on the pavement, then walking away as if it's no big feat. Video has just been generated hearing debates whether it's factual or a fake. In the video we can see the Jamaican man actually walking on the water surface several times in the park. Water slides have been available in different parts of the world for quite a while, and humans have been enjoying the fun as per their liking and desire to adventure. This video has made water sliding quite fun. The video has got 48,000 shares and 81,000 likes. Maybe it's a sort of water slide competition. The Mountain Runner. Kilian Jornet possesses many different skills like being an ultra runner, ski mountaineer, self-proclaimed lover of mountains, but his distinct passion is mountain climbing. He grew up in Catalonia in northeastern Spain. In his childhood he enjoyed being in forests and mountains instead of playing in the streets. He was brought up in the mountain as his father was a mountain guide. His family enjoyed trekking and climbing local mountains on weekends. While he was just 3 years old, he had climbed to a 9,879-foot mountain, and on reaching 6 years, he ventured to climb a 13,000-foot peak in Italian-Swiss Alps. At the age of 12, he started his career as a ski mountaineer, and while he was 16, he became a member of the Spanish national ski mountaineering team. Perhaps nowadays he's one of the most famous professional mountain athletes, as he's won almost every major ultra-running race and surpassed a lot of endurance records. He claims that his parents taught them a lifetime lesson to be part of nature, which they respected indulgently. Insane Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary cocktails are composed of spicy tomato juice accompanied with a pretty plate of bacon and eggs, and it's a marvellous idea to tackle a hangover. It forms an important part of most of the brunch menus and is thought to be one of the classic attracting tricks. Even an inexperienced bartender can prepare a Bloody Mary just by putting the ingredients together. The barnyard version of this Bloody Mary at this restaurant located in La Mesa, California is a huge one weighing 10 pounds. A Bloody Mary pitcher is offered along with celery, lettuce, pickled vegetables, bacon-wrapped shrimp, chorizo and hot dogs. In addition, grilled corn, olives, mozzarella and tomatoes are also served with it. You can also find an entire roast chicken drizzled with barbecue sauce entangled on the top of the pitcher. This caters for the preferences of everyone. This 48-ounce drink includes a half bottle of vodka. Bloody Mary cocktail can conveniently suffice for 4 or more people, and it costs $55. Lady in the Lake. Declaring gender with a baby got currency in the 2000s when a blogger and a mom started to talk about the birth of a daughter with a cake with pink icing on the inside. This revelation makes the event a fun drama and converts the experience in a perfect picture for sharing with family and friends. This video has been given an entirely new meaning and sense to the idea. The woman in the footage can be seen going to extreme measures. It doesn't show gender-revealing pictures in the background while she intends to set off the fireworks. Due to the fast-blowing wind, it took them longer to set up. She starts off crouching down so she can get out the way. However, she changes her mind and jumps into the lake, creating a big splash. The couple celebrates news of their baby boy. She's seen jumping up on the side of the deck before diving into the water. The video has been watched millions of times. Fluorescent rocks. Special rocks containing a fluorescent mineral called sodalite are found in Canada, South Greenland, Russia and Norway. When a sodalite mineral is held under an ultraviolet lamp, it glows as within a few moments of being exposed to lamplight it emits light. This transformation is reversible. The rock, composed of oxygen, silicon, chlorine, sodium and aluminium, is blue-grey with white streaks. However, when placed under long-wave ultraviolet light, sodalite emits light revealing the orange and yellow veins that make it appear iridescent. The phenomenon makes the mineral glow in the dark, and sodalite, also known as uplight, is used to manufacture ornamental gemstones. Giant snake. In North America, eureka palms are usually grown as houseplants. However, in their native area, Madagascar, eureka palms have green, delicate leaves with brown flowers. The plant is also called bamboo palm, butterfly palm, and golden cane palm. Although, after seeing this footage, you may prefer to call it palm full of snakes. Watch closely as this man discovered a nest of huge, terrifying snakes as he slices through the bark of the tree. The dry eureka palm is full of large serpents which are intertwined. There are more than 80 species of snakes found in Madagascar, and these are not considered harmful to humans as they don't include cobras, adders, mambas, vipers or pythons. Boas and coloured Brits are the most commonly found kinds of snakes on the island. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do share which one of these amazing finds intrigued you the most. Also, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. See you all next time.